Okay, guys, let's look into this last problem of retirement. C, P, and S were partners sharing profits in the ratio 2 by 5, 3 by 10, and 3 by 10. Now, guys, understand one thing here. There is the ratios are not properly arranged. If you see here, it is 2 by 5, 5th, 3 by 10th, and 3 by 10th. So first we need to make the, what do you say, old ratio properly arranged with the proper denominator, and then only we can go find out what is the original old ratio. Okay, so that calculation will be there in this problem, because see, it is 2 by 5, 3 by 10th, and 3 by 10th. So we need to concentrate on that part. Also, uh, here in the liabilities, you have 16,000, 12,000, 10,000 for capitals, reserves 5,000, 2,000 of bills payable, creditors 8,000, and buildings, all those things have been clearly given, and debtors have taken after provision. Okay. The goodwill of the firm is to be revalued at 7,000. Stock of, okay. Stock in buildings are to be appreciated by 10%. Plant and motor car has been depreciated by 10%. Liability for the payment of gratuity to the worker 2,000 is not yet recorded. This is unrecorded liability. Earlier it is not there. Now it is there. It is as good as your liability is increasing. The provision for bad debts is no more necessary. Now, guys, this is an interesting point. Already they have taken the provision. Now they are telling there is no need of that, which means again you need to revalue your debtors to 7,000, which also means your liability is decreasing now. So I have to cancel this 1,000. Am I clear, everyone? I am not creating it. Instead, I am canceling what is actually there. Clear, ma? It is decided not to maintain goodwill account in the books. The amount payable is to P is paid in 3 equal installments. Are you understanding? 3 equal installments beginning from 1st of January 2006 with an interest rate of 10% per annum. You're required to prepare revaluation account, partners capital account, and new balance sheet of C and S. So here also we have another way of paying. What is happening here? When is the balance sheet given, ma? It is given on 31st December 2005. So immediately the first payment of installment is done on 1st January 2006, which also means the balance two things, the balance two parts of the installment has to be taken as P's loan account, because we are not paying him immediately. Am I clear, everyone? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Am I clear till here? Okay, just give me a minute. I'll just
Yes, ma'am.
all right, so let's start doing that. Before any what do you say, working notes, the first one what I told I will do is calculation of old ratio. Working note number 1 will be calculation old ratio. Guys, why am I doing it? Because the ratio is not properly segregated. Are you understanding? Hello? So old, so what is given for us is 2 by 5, 3 by 10, because the denominator should be equal now for all the things. If I'm taking as this thing. So now I have to take it for C. We have P and also S, right? I think they have given in that way, that order only. C, P, and S, right? C, P, and S. So for C, it is 2 by 5, they told. See guys, ma, here what is happening here is the denominator of P and S are 10. I have to make the denominator of C also 10. So I have to multiply and divide it by 2. Yes or no? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
So this will turn as 4 by 10. Are you understanding now? Now it will be equal. So here you can take it as 3 by 10, no adjustments. Again, here also you can take it as 3 by 10, no adjustment. Therefore, my old ratio is 4 is to 3 is to 3. Am I clear with this calculation part? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
I have to now go and calculate, do the working note for my goodwill adjustment, because Mr. P is retiring. Okay. Now, goodwill of the firm is how much? Is 7,000. right? Here only they give 7,000, right? Now, share of P, that is retiring partner, is equals to 7,000 into 3 by 10. Yes. So if I do the calculation, I would be getting 21. 7 3 the 21 matlab 2,100 is the amount of goodwill. Clear? So this I have to pay it off to give it off to my retiring partner. Now to give it to my retiring partner, what is the entry I told you? Continuing partner's account debit to the retiring partner. Yes or no? So who are continuing? Mr. C is continuing. Mr. S is continuing to retiring partner P. Am I clear, ma? Now, guys, I have to divide this 2,100 in the gaining ratio. But in this problem, I told you only when new ratio is given or any possibility where you can calculate the new ratio is given, then only you can go find out the gaining ratio. In this problem, that is not given. Therefore, I will take the base of my old ratio and divide between C and S. Please divide 2,100 in the ratio 4:3 and give me the answer. 4:3. 2,100 into 4 by 7. 2,100 into 3 by 7. Please do the calculations.
1,200.
1,200 is for C and this will be obviously 900, right? Right. Okay. Done. So we will take care of this adjustments also in couple of minutes. So we are done with the working notes as such. Now let's look into the what do you say, the revaluation account, whatever given in the problem. Okay. Now guys, first one, goodwill has been taken care. Stock and buildings has been appreciated. Okay. What is the entry? It is stock and building account debit to revaluation. So by stock, by building I have to do. And plant and motor car has been depreciated by 10%. And there is an liability which has not been recorded. I have to show that is there is an increase in liability. And there is a provision of bad debts which is no more necessary, which means it is decrease in the liability. So let's take care all those things. Come here, buy stock is 1,000. It was 10,000 earlier. So 10,000 into 10% gives me 1,000. Buy buildings are also appreciating. Now my buildings value is 18,000 into 10% gives me 1,800, right? And also not to forget, my provision has been no need to maintain the provision. Therefore, it is decrease in the liability. It will also come on the credit side. Therefore, it is 1,000. Earlier, it was subtracted from the debtors in the balance sheet, what we have seen. Now come to the plant value because it has been depreciated. Plant and motor car has been depreciated by 10%. It was 14,000. 14,000 into 10% gives you 1,400. Then comes to your motor car. Motor car is also depreciated by 10%. It is 4,000 into 10% gives you 400. Also not to forget, there is an unrecorded liability to, what is that liability? Did they give any name as such? Gratuity to the worker of 2,000. Okay, to gratuity of worker. That is giving me how much more? 2,000. Right. Now, all these adjustments have been done. Now I have to do the complete double entry by choosing here. I mean, by completing here, ma. Okay, fine. Let me just first change. The retiring partner is Mr. P, no? Right. This is P's account. I have the accounts of C and I have the accounts of S. These are the continuing partners. All right, so let me take all my assets here, whatever has been appreciated and depreciated. My stock, earlier it was 10K. Now it has been appreciated by 1K, that is 10%, therefore gives me 11,000. Right, now my buildings, earlier it was 18K and I increased by 1,800. That is gives me 19,800, right? Then I have my plant which has been depreciated. Earlier it was 14,000 minus 1,400 gives me 12,600, right? Then I have my motor car, which was 4,000. I depreciated by 400. Therefore, this will give me 3,600, right? Then earlier, my debtors have been subtracted because, 1,000 have been subtracted from the debtors due to the provision. Now, because they told there is no need of that, so I will add 6K plus 1K of the provision written off. Therefore, this will be 7K, right? Now, so also not to forget, there is a payment of gratuity, which I included. Earlier it was not there. Now it is included. Therefore, that is 2,000. Done. All the adjustments regarding whatever I did in the revaluation has been taken care of. Are we clear till here? Anyone has any doubts till here, ma?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Now let's take the opening balances of next account is capital account. Opening balances of C, P and S, 16,000, 12,000 and 10,000. Come here, 16,000. And for this is 10,000 and for P is 12,000. So for P it is 12,000. What are these opening balances? So I should write by balance brought down here. Also here by balance brought down. Done, guys. So after taking all these things, there is reserve which is there in your balance sheet, which I have to be distributed between all the three partners. Please tell me, ma, reserves 5,000 in the ratio. What is the ratio which I calculated, ma? Yeah, 4:3:3, right? Yeah, please divide in that ratio, no? 5,000 in the ratio 4:3:3, and tell me the answer. 5,000 into 4/10 into 3/10 and into 3/10.
2,005.
2,000 for SEMA.
5. Yeah, 5.
By reserves 2,000. Yeah, Inka.
4 is to
5,000 into 3/10 now.
5,000.
500 will 1,500.
Yeah.
How much?
1,500.
1,500, ma'am.
For both S and P, it will be 1,500 only, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So by reserves for P also it is 1,500. Done. Let's make the adjustments regarding the goodwill. It is C account debit, S account debit to P. Come here and write 2 P. How much more? 1,200 and 900. Complete the double entry in P by 1,200. This is goodwill, okay? By P, by S, 900. Done. Are we guys done, ma? Now, the last thing what we have now is, okay, do we have any adjustment? They told that we are paying the amount as on 1st of January, no? All right. 1st of January, and we are expected to prepare it on immediately on 1st of January. So the balance sheet as on that day wouldn't affect any cash balance. So we are not paying anything. So opening balance of cash and closing balance of cash will be same. As of now, there is no other adjustment. So what I will do, to balance brought down, amount is 1,000. The same amount will come here by balance carried down 1,000. Guys, why am I telling there will not be any adjustment is because he is asking you to prepare the balance sheet as on 31st December only. And the first, the first payment of installment is on 1st of January. Are you understanding? Immediately that will not reflect in your balance sheet. Yes or no? So you will not pay, you will not show that adjustment in your balance sheet. Therefore, I am not showing any payment also here. Okay. Now, please tell me whether there is any revaluation profit or loss quickly. 2,800, 3,800 here. Here also. Here also 3,800. So there is no loss. There is no profit. Okay. Now we close this account also. Done. Now I have to tally account and S account. Yes, ma'am. Please tally 18,000 minus 1,200 and 10,000, 11,500.
16,800.
Sorry, ma'am.
16,800.
16,800. Okay.
$10,600.
Yes.
10,600. We closed this account also successfully. Close this account and we have to transfer it to Peace loan account. Are you understanding, ma? So to Peace loan, because you're not paying any payment as on this day. Peace loan account. Yes, ma. Balance figure. The payment is starting from the 1st of January. So 12,900. 15,600. Huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So now come and take the capital accounts of C and S. C's capital account. I have 16,800 and okay. And I have my S capital account. That is 10,600. Not to forget, I have Peace loan. It is no more capital. It is Peace loan account. Balance, whatever I have to pay, it is 15,600. Let me see, just do I have any other adjustments? I mean, sorry, any other things? Yeah, bills payable is 2,000. Creditors is 8,000. Come here. Bills payable. Bills payable. Bills payable 2,000 and you have creditors. Creditors figures is how much, ma? Right. So did we take all the adjustments you see here? Guys, make sure that you're checking the balance sheet, okay? Capital accounts are done, reserves taken care, bills payable taken care, and creditors taken care, buildings, plant, machinery, all these things. Cash also I should take, no? I should write that. Okay, guys, give me a minute. I'm just getting an urgent call.